Hey, good morning. It's Brad with Bolo Pickers. It is Sunday morning. I'm getting ready to start pulling for eBay. You may be like, why is he standing outside? I made a video on Saturday, so yesterday, and hopefully that wind's not too loud for you guys, but I made a video yesterday about running and shipping stuff every day. I came in, I packed this stuff. I went to the Indiana Boat Sport and Travel Show yesterday, and I was meeting a friend there, and on the way I forgot to drop my packages. So here they are, they're just sitting in the back of our van, ready to go. Now, the good news of shipping on the weekends is that technically it does not have to be scanned in until Monday, so we're still okay. But today we have, I think, 7 orders to pull. 2 of those we talked about in yesterday's video, but I'm going to show them again, and I'm going to go inside and we're going to get started. All right, so we're back inside. I'm actually going to turn you around here and walk back. I just got inside our back room here. For those of you who don't know, as I turn on these lights, for those of you who don't know or who may be new to the channel, my name is Brad. My wife and I, Angela and I, run Bolo Pickers. We sell full-time online through eBay, Amazon, and we do some Facebook Marketplace. We also own a bookstore, and that's where we're at today. We're standing in the back of the bookstore. That's where we do all of our shipping, packing, prepping, all that stuff for Amazon and eBay. So we're gonna pull orders today. We have one order going out on our regular, our small account, which is right here. And these are 2 vintage Disneyland brown mugs. They're already packed, so you're not gonna get to see them. I'll try to put a picture up in the video to show you what they look like, because they're pretty cool. They've got like a 1970s retro look to them. We paid 69 cents a piece for these at Goodwill, and so we were about $1.40, maybe $1.50 in with the tax, and we sold those for $24.99, and the buyer paid shipping, so not a bad little deal for that. All right, first item up today on the main account, BS1E5. So BS1E5 is right here. It's these perfect portions. Not sure what we paid for these at Goodwill. It was probably $1.99 or less. And those sold, I forgot to look at the price. They sold for $7.99 plus shipping. The buyer paid shipping. So not a ton of money, probably gonna make around $4 to $5 on those. So not bad at all. Oh, we had a sale come in while I was talking to you guys. That's always nice. So we'll pull that one today. They just paid as well. The next item is a Lego Spider-Man crawler series. And this was, I paid, I believe $3.99 for this at Goodwill when we were on a trip. And it sold for $15, and the buyer paid shipping. It's in BX6 right here. So let's see if I can lift this down without, you know, knocking stuff over or breaking anything. So it is in, of course it's in the very bottom. That happens a lot, right? Some other stuff we have for sale. There it is right there. This was brand new sealed. So a nice little profit on that. Not too bad. It took a little while to sell, which was surprising because it's Lego, and you think, you know, normally Legos sell pretty quick. So not quite sure why it was a little slower to sell, but it took a little while longer. Oh, I'm moving you guys around all crazy when I'm carrying stuff doing this one-handed. It's a little tough at times. So next item up, we have a lot of books by Ian M. Banks. This is part of the Culture series, and this is in box 18. We paid $0 for these books, and they sold for $29.99 plus shipping. So you may be asking yourself, especially if you're new to the channel, well, how did they get these books for free? Well, our bookstore that we have, it's really hard to see back here, guys. We have a bookstore, and we don't pay for any of our inventory. believe it or not, because for every book we sell in our bookstore, we donate one back to the community. And so all of the books that come in are free to us, and then all of the books that obviously go out are free to the organizations that we donate to. Last year in 2019, we donated over 20,000 books, so we love that. We love being part of the community. These books came in. It is a lot. It's kind of hard to see with the light here, but like I said, it's part of the Culture novel series, and I think I told you guys it sold for $29.99 and buyer paid shipping, so a great profit on that. Next up, my wife loves to find all the glassware. This is a really cool Disney Parks Mickey Mouse icon wine glass. We paid 99 cents for it, I believe, and it sold for, I'm gonna show you a little bit, if I can, the design on there. It's kind of hard to see, trying to get it in, there we go. This sold for $19.99, but it's free shipping. So I'm gonna show you guys how I pack glass, because that may help you if you ship some glass. Glass can be a bit challenging at times. We sold these, this was in the video yesterday. We sold some yoga DVDs. It was $9 plus free shipping, and this is, they're right here, I'd already pulled them. Those will go media mail. And then we sold the Olympus, it's a camera lens. I'm not even pointing the camera down, I'm so sorry guys. If you look in there, it's an Olympus camera lens. I'm not going to pull it out, it's protected in this. Paid $10 at my first estate sale, which we have a video of my first estate sale. Learned a ton that first time, can't wait to do it again. Paid $10 for this. This sold for $50 plus shipping, or no, free shipping, my fault, free shipping. So the last item going out today, Sunday, this just sold while we were talking. This is The Power of Negative Thinking, Bob Knight, and this is more or less just a book. I don't know why we had it on eBay. It's been up there for a while. They paid $3.99 for it, free shipping. It's going to cost us a couple bucks to send out, probably like $2.80. So we're barely going to make any money on this. Not quite sure why it's even in the store, but it sold. It's out of the way. It's going to give us some of that room when you're storing. Sometimes it's good to sell stuff just to get it out of the way, especially if it's a poor buy or a bad buy. So I'm going to get this stuff ready and show you guys how we're going to ship it. Okay guys, so we're going to get started shipping this stuff. I'm going to walk through everything, and then I'm actually going to do the glass kind of with you guys to show you how we do those. So I'm going to spin you around here. The mugs were already done. They're packed with packing peanuts, some styrofoam. They're in actually two separate boxes, I believe, in there to help protect them. For the Spider-Man Lego, Amazon, when they send stuff back to us, send these real short but flat boxes. So we really like these. We save these. We use that for that. We'll put a thank you card in there. And then when I tape this, I'll tape it regular, and then I'll use the eBay tape over the top of the Amazon. That's just to let the customer know it's their eBay order. Perfect Portions is going in this box. We'll put a couple of air bubbles on top of this. It's not going to move around too much, and we'll ship that out. It's probably going to be just over first class. Hopefully, when we had them pay for shipping, we did priority on that, so we'll see. The Mickey glass we're going to do separate here in just a second. Believe it or not, these 5 DVDs are going to fit into this envelope. I tested it out. I did tear it a little bit right there. But it is going to go in there, and it's going to allow me to fold it over a little bit more and give it more protection. We've done up to 5 DVDs shipped in a bubble mailer like this. It's got bubbles on the inside, and we have no issues with those, so we will send it like that. The Bob Knight book will go into this as well with a thank you card, and will be sent out media mail, which will just cost us a couple bucks. And then this is the what is this? The camera lens, the Olympus camera lens, and I bubble wrap the crap out of it. It's in its protective case in there. We're going to put that in there, and then we're going to put this paper right on top of it, and it's like really extra. That's really loud, I know, but then we'll tape that down real tight so it doesn't move around. It's floating in the center of those bubbles. and we shouldn't have any issues there. I forgot about the books down here. We're probably going to put these in a 10 by 8 by 8 box, maybe a 10 by 8 by 6 box, and they'll just go in. We'll put a little packing paper in there, just keep them from moving around, and we'll ship a media mail like that. So for the Mickey Mouse glass, so when I do glass, I love to make sure that the inside has some protection to it, and obviously the outside protection. So what I'm going to start with is I'm actually going to fill it with packing peanuts. So I usually fill these up, that's our big bag of packing peanuts, just to give it some spring to it, not too many, but that way there's some pressure. So if there's pressure from the outside, this actually kind of holds it together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bubble wrap that. So I'm going to set you guys down for a second, and I'll be right back after we've bubble wrapped it. Okay, so we're still working on the Mickey glass. As you can see, it's got the styrofoam bubbles in it. I did little bubbles first, and I put a couple sheets on there the first time. And now I'm going to go to the bigger bubble wrap because I want this to be like a floating inside of the box. So let's put some big bubble wrap on. All right, you can definitely see the difference now. It just kind of looks like a cylinder. This is, I put 4 full sheets of this around there. So that glass is in there. It's going to be protected, but what we're going to do is we're going to find a big enough box. We want a box that encompasses this, and then we're going to put the styrofoam in there. So I'm going to try and find a decent sized box. I'm not quite sure if these will be big enough, and it won't because I don't want any of the sides touching any part of the box. So we're probably going to have to go to our big 10 by 10 by 10 box, which is fine. The one thing you got to remember with shipping is you don't want to cut corners, because that's, if you're going through all the effort to find it, list it, and get it sold, don't cut corners on shipping, because you don't want it to get to the customer and it not be ready for them, or get there in all the pieces that it's supposed to be, etc. Don't take a shortcut. You've already ran most of the race. You've done everything you should be doing, and shipping is part of that. So if you look down into this, I'm going to fill this pretty much up to here with packing peanuts and then all around it. So that way this is floating in the center of this box. I'm going to show you what it looks like when we're done. Okay, so we're not all the way done, but here is the halfway point. I filled it up. I'm going to put packing peanuts here, 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 and all the way up on top. Put our thank you card in there and then close this. And that is going to protect that glassware. Whenever you're doing glass, you want to do it as go over the top for it when it comes to glassware. You can never put too much protection on it. We always put as much packing material as we can. Sometimes we do a box inside of a box to protect it even further. But that should be good for this item. So thank you so much for watching our videos, guys. It means a lot to me and my wife. We appreciate every view, every subscriber we get. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, there should be a new logo portion to click onto, and check out our other videos. Again, we couldn't do it without you, and thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys next time.